You might have thought the death penalty was all but eradicated in America, but apparently not in Sonoma County, California. As a matter of fact, the badge tyrants of Sonoma County's finest will bring the execution of the state straight to you. Sonoma County Sheriff Mark Essick announced on Friday that he intends to fire a deputy seen on body-worn camera slamming a Petaluma man's head into a car while he was simultaneously being tased because authorities thought he was driving a stolen green Honda, which in the end turned out to be his. Essick says the entire situation is extremely disturbing. He said that if viewers were concerned at the way Deputy Charlie Blount handled the situation regarding David Ward, who died after the police interaction on November 27th, so was he. But don't worry, guys. Blount will be placed on administrative leave until they can conduct an investigation on themselves and arrive at a conclusion. They'll get back to you. This is David Ward, and this is how his 2003 Honda ended up after several pit maneuvers by law enforcement vehicles attempting to pull him over. You're going to see the sheriff say that he doesn't know why Ward was running from police. Maybe Mr. Ward thought running from a bunch of armed thugs with the authority of the state was his best chance for survival. But we should all know by now that attempting to run from cops only gets their tyrannical juices flowing and puts your life in danger. Here's how a local news station reported it.
Again, this time with audio, but a warning, some of you might find it difficult to watch. Authorities say the man who died was driving a car that had been reported stolen. Turns out he was the owner of that car, but he did not tell police that he recovered the vehicle on his own. KTVU crime reporter Henry Lee joins us from Santa Rosa with the swift action from the sheriff now. Henry.
Well, the mother of the man who died says she wants this deputy involved fired, and so does the sheriff, who says the deputy's actions were extremely troubling.
Don't move! Get your hands up! Don't move!
This is video showing Mark Ward being confronted by law enforcement at the end of a 5-mile chase. Sebastopol police and Sonoma County Sheriff's deputies thought Ward was a car thief, but it turned out he was driving his own Honda Accord, which had previously been reported stolen during a carjacking. Ward had never told the sheriff's office that it had been found. As police and deputies surrounded Ward, there was a confrontation as Deputy Charlie Blount tries to get him out of the car. Ward's legs appear to get stuck under the steering wheel. As the struggle continues, authorities say Ward bit both Deputy Blount and a second deputy, Jason Little. As Deputy Little tases Ward, Deputy Blount smashes Ward's head against the car.
It appears that that was not called for.
Deputy Blount then put one of his arms around Ward's neck and tried using a carotid restraint or sleeper hold.
I think the most people who watch the video, they will see that it was an improperly applied carotid.
Gosh, I don't know what would give anybody that impression. Ward only died after the chokehold was applied.
Deputies later noticed Ward wasn't breathing. They performed CPR, but he died at a hospital. Ward's sister has told KTVU her brother suffered from physical disabilities.
What really concerns me is there was no attempt on Deputy Blount's part to de-escalate the situation.
Sheriff, aren't you forgetting a little something? Blount wasn't the only tyrannical thug on the scene. Nobody de-escalated the situation, and they all stood around as accomplices to a murder caught on video. Matter of fact, multiple video cameras. We literally have a crime committed by a gang of thugs recorded on several video cameras. We have faces, we have names, we have badge numbers, we have radio communications. The evidence is insurmountable, but we're only going to talk about taking action on one criminal, and we're only going to talk about one guy losing his job instead of the entire gang going to jail forever.
Although a criminal investigation is ongoing, Sheriff Mark Essick says he wants Deputy Blount fired.
Mr. Ward's conduct, it was a mystery. Why did he not stop? Why did he fight with the deputies? We don't know that. But it does not, in my mind, justify the use of force that was directed.
Now, in a statement, the deputy's attorney, Harry Stern, says in part, "I am extremely disappointed in Sheriff Essick's reaction to this unfortunate incident. I view his hasty decision as a product of panic, political expediency, and hindsight."
Guys, this is Blount's lawyer. His client killed a guy on video, and he thinks merely putting Blount on administrative leave is a hasty decision. Typical lawyer.
And the attorney also tells us that he believes Ward died of a pre-existing medical condition and had meth in his system. I should note that the cause of Ward's death has not yet been determined. Live at the Sonoma County Sheriff's Office, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And we know that the Santa Rosa Police Department has been conducting their investigation into this as well. All right, thank you so much, Henry.
Here's the actual released body cam footage if you haven't seen it. The video starts after they got Ward to stop.
Show me your fucking hands! Show me your hands! Turn off the fucking car! Don't move! Get your hands up! Don't move! Get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up now! Keep your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Leave them up! I don't see any weapons. I'm gonna move back to you guys. Keep your hands up! Yeah. Keep your hands up! Hands. Do not move your hands! Leave them on the wheel! We're up! Sheriff 148, we're at the dead end of Sutton and Hillview Street, Bluefield. Hey! Show me your hands now! Show me your fucking hands! Keep your hands up! One.
Let me get up there to him.
Wait.
Let me get up there to him. Don't put your hands down. Don't do it.
Don't do it!
There's movement in the back. Don't move. Don't do it. Lock. One hand, unlock it. Put your hands back up. With one hand, unlock it. Now put your hand back on your head.
I can't believe this. I'm manager party again, man.
Don't move your fucking hand.
Why do you fucking harass me all the time?
Give me your hands.
What is it?
Give me your fucking hands.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Come the fuck out of the car.
Give me your hand.
Now.
Get out of the car.
All right, I'm getting out. Ow! My leg's
Legs under the wheel. Let go of my leg.
on the wheel. My leg is down.
He's stuck, sir.
Hey, stop.
If you got this arm over
Ah, motherfucker! He just bit me.
Here. Get this arm. I'm gonna go that side. Keep your hand out where you can see it.
Oh.
Stop moving your hands.
Let me see if I can.
Okay. Sheriff 148, tasers deployed twice. Motherfucker. Break that window. stop moving.
We're fighting him, trying to get him out of the car.
You bit my fucking hand here. Sheriff 148, start medical.
That way.
They'll go that way and I'll follow you. Okay, taser's coming off.
Coming to you, slow down. You got it cuffed.
Motherfucker. You fucking bit me too. Oh fuck, he broke my skin. Hang on, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Is he conscious?
No, we need medical, man. Get medical. Yeah, roll him on the side.
Hey, wake up. Wake up. He's not conscious.
He's not conscious.
He's coming around. He's coming around.
There we go, he's breathing.
Breathing. He is? Okay,
Yep.
good.
Throw him on his other side. Let's check his other pockets.
How's your bite? Break the skin?
Yeah.
Didn't quite break the skin on my arm, but fucking hard.
You get some blood in your pocket.
Huh?
You get some blood on your pocket.
That's his. Keep monitoring his breathing and shit. Got him. Alright.
That's alright?
Yeah. Fucking hurt.
Got a knife.
You what?
Got a knife.
Where did you start?
Because it's unlocked. Locked.
Oh shit!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry. It's been unlocked, wasn't it?
No, it was locked.
Oh, okay.
The one on that side was up, but still wouldn't unlock.
What's the code? Subject is not conscious but is breathing. And the code you're just waiting for medical.
This guy ran. This is the owner of this car. This David Ward. He's the victim of the 215.
Then why did he
I
run?
don't know why he ran. Like, you have all this is totally legit. He had no reason to run. But I was out with him really like 2 hours ago at his house. No, the car wasn't here at the time. Obviously, he went somehow made contact with the guy and got it. But he was here 2 hours ago. This is him.
Well,
No reason for him to have done this.
start CPR on him. Stop breathing. Start it. I don't have one. Just do it. Can't hurt to do it.
Leave your thoughts about this for the world, the Google Thought Police, and the Sonoma Sheriff's Department in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.